thanks for coming to vibe with me. I'm here to do a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, please remember to take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Not all of these messages can fit for every Aquarius out there, as this is a general reading. So don't force messages to fit, just leave behind what's not resonating for you, Aquarius. Also, please remember that this is energy I'm reading. Energy is fluid, so it may or may not resonate more in a vice versa fashion. Take it how it resonates for your individual situations, Aquarius. And last but not least, if you're new here to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. Join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not yet done so, I'd be so grateful for that support if you'd subscribe to the channel. With that being said, we're going to jump right in. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius and their love life. I just want to say I'm feeling this very heavy energy, heavy responsibility, burdens, stress, exhaustion, and I just want to highly encourage, if that is resonating, that energy, to rest. Stop and take a rest. Breathe, meditate, nap, get extra sleep, eat healthy, drink a lot of water, but rest. Your mind, your body, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Okay, that felt a little lighter after I got that off my chest. Okay, maybe if some of you also have some words, truths, ideas, beliefs, just some communication that's you're holding back, you're holding in, that you need to let out. You need to communicate. You need to share your truth. You need to speak your truth. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius and their person, partner, love interest. Please give me messages for Aquarius and their love life. Aquarius. I feel a lot of heavy responsibilities, burdens, stress, exhaustion within a relationship. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius. Aquarius. I feel like you and your person, partner, love interest might need some privacy, might need to spend some alone time together, might need to embrace one another, connect with one another on a physical level, on an intimate level, on a soul level. Like deeply reconnect. Maybe there's that off balance or that disconnection. Because of the stress, the holidays, some sort of burdens, but I feel like this is going to be healed and soothed. I don't want to say the word soothed, by embracing and connecting on a physical and intimate and soul level with your partner, sitting in front of a fire, just the two of you in complete privacy, away from, children, the social media devices, TV, not even like watching a movie, just the crackling of the fire, the two of you talking, reconnecting, or just sitting there embracing one another, holding each other. I feel it's much needed alone time, privacy needed to reconnect, to strengthen the bond, to relieve stress. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, to know that you're there to support one another during a difficult time or difficult times. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me, or a windfall of difficult times. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius and my person, partner, love interest. Please give me messages for Aquarius and their love life. Aquarius. So you have water jug here and tin cup. So, Moose, position of power. There could be something around, well, clearly your the water energy for me, so your emotions, your feelings, maybe holding them back. I feel like some people are unable to devote their time or energy to their more creative side, their passions, their hobbies, to adventures, to their, innate skills, because they have work to fulfill. They have a lot of responsibilities that are taking them away from things that typically fill their cup. I feel like someone's feeling drained because they're unable to currently fulfill their passions, desires, their creative side. Someone could possibly be having a difficult time getting pregnant, or just a lot of responsibilities dealing with children, especially if you are the parent in a position of power. You could have a lot of responsibilities right now, finances, and having to put in extra hours at work, and fulfilling your responsibilities as a parental figure, or a person, a financial leader or breadwinner of the home. I feel like there's just a lot of extra responsibilities, burdens, and stress right now, possibly because of the holidays, possibly because you're the sole breadwinner, possibly because there's children's finances involved here. But like I said, there's a lot of stress, burdens, and I feel like you're also having your time taken away from your true passions, where you show your creative side, and like those hobbies and interests of yours, those things that fulfill you internally. So I feel like you also need to step back and actually connect with your partner, spend some alone time with them, maybe in the nights when the children are asleep, or if you don't have kids, just find that time to connect with your partner in silence, or away from devices, just the two of you on a soul level, to communicate, to embrace, to strengthen your connection and your bond, deepen it, take charge and step up and take leadership to show that you are there to support. I feel a very supporting role here, whether that's a father, like a financial leader, the head of a household strongly, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, a person of authority, boss, management position, a leader. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages. People look up to you, right? Whether that's your coworkers, your siblings, your family, your partner, your children. So I feel like a level of discipline having to be held here. Responsibility. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius and their love life. Aquarius and their love life. Aquarius. I feel this very action-oriented energy coming forth now. Four of Swords is, and wow, okay, so Four of Swords is retreating, reflection, resting, recovery, that meditation, that contemplation. I feel like this is what is necessary. Is someone needs to step back and get a little bit of peace of mind, get some clarity, have some privacy. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of there's just a work rest balance is needed here. Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you could be, like I said, the breadwinner, the head of the household, a father figure, someone who is fulfilling a lot of time and energy at work, to be a good provider, to be a good father, to fulfill your role as the caretaker, as the father figure, as the supportive leader financially or emotionally even of the household. And I feel like you've had to put your own needs, creative passions, and hobbies aside. Ten of Cups is an energy, though, of family and celebrating and a good life and security and a home unity and creating harmony and balance. So I think you're working extremely hard to create balance and harmony and fulfillment within your family and the contentment of your home and family and children or partnership, right? But it's stressful. There's a lot of burdens and responsibility, a lot of work to fulfill, having to be in this position of leadership or power and responsibility. And I feel like this is just a strong signification from spirit to remember to rest, remember to retreat, remember to take some private time, especially with your partner, to embrace them and connect with them, you and your partner, on an intimate and physical and soul level. Yeah, Four of Cups. This is that withdraw. There could have I'm feeling someone is feeling was or is feeling a bit unfulfilled emotionally, right? That empty cup. I said someone has an empty cup here because they're not able to fill it with their passions and their desires and their creative hobbies and interests right now because they're so busy taking on this leadership role, this head of household, trying to create content, harmony, and balance emotionally and within the home, which I feel like is creating someone, Aquarius, you yourself, to become emotionally possibly a little bit either bored and discontent because you're not fulfilling your own, you're not getting self-care. This is about self-care. Let's go there. You need, I feel a strong energy of needing to breathe, needing to meditate, needing to take a break, sleep, rest. Four of Swords is all, the combination of Four of Swords and Four of Cups, these two fours for me, is just a strong need for rest, retreating, breathing, disconnecting, privacy, you're into solitude on your own or just alone with your partner and connecting with them. And I feel like there's needing to be a letting down of your guard with your partner so that you two can fulfill each other's cup. I don't want to say fill each other's cups, but it's just this level of support right now that's needed because there's just, I feel it's a lot of tension and stress right now from external sources. So the two of you can help one another by leaning on one another, supporting one another, embracing one another. Not to get stuck in this withdrawing from one another or rejecting one another. Or there could be that energy where someone's feeling withdrawn and rejected right now, unfulfilled, bored. There's possibly been a lack of that private, intimate time together and the ability to embrace. Someone could be, King of Cups is a Scorpio for me. Well, it is Scorpio, but it's water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is that holding back of emotion. Sometimes the King of Cups is very emotionally intelligent, very compassionate and kind and generous. It's a very paternal energy, right? That position of power. So I feel like because you're in this king position of power, right? You're in this position of power. to try to bring happiness, love, be a good parent, kindness and caring and generosity to your family, your children, your home situation right now with this Ten of Cups. You're trying to make sure that there's contentment within the home, harmony within the family, happiness within the children and your relationships. But it's leaving you feeling, I feel like, a little bit emotionally unfulfilled. The King of Cups can also hold their own emotions back in this cup, right? They can become a little bit, I will say, emotionally withdrawn. I feel a slight bit of an emotional withdrawal or an emotional draining. I'll even go to the extent of saying just checking out from your emotions for a while, not wanting to connect with them because you're so busy, you have so many responsibilities, and maybe as an air sign because you don't like being that, well, I don't want to say you don't like to, but being in this King of Cups, having to, be so supportive and compassionate and caring, you're also just, you're an air sign, so you don't want to sometimes get too deep into those emotions. So I feel like you don't allow yourself to go too deep into the emotions because you are an air sign, but yet you're trying your hardest and doing your best to embrace also those responsibilities of yours, those paternal responsibilities, those head of household responsibilities, those financial responsibilities. But remember self-care, remember rest, remember your own emotions and feelings, remember to fill your own cup as well. You can't always give and give and give and help everyone else because you become drained, right? So sometimes you have to check out, whether that's with your partner, well, I think part of it is, yes, embracing your partner, intimacy with your partner, connection with your partner, but also some private time of your own. Don't be so busy and have so many responsibilities and where you don't give your time to fill your own cup with your own hobbies, with your own creative passions. So if you love to go fishing, I'm going to go fishing on Sunday morning, or pick a time when you know it's not going to be, irresponsible or inconvenient. I'm going to go fishing on Sunday morning, just a short time, 4 hours, whatever it is, what for you, for however it would take. Or I'm going to go golfing, whatever you like to do. I'm going to go get my nails done. But remember self-care. I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going to go take a bubble bath. But don't forget your own passions, self-care, and that you got to fill your own cup so you don't feel drained and you're not able to give. You become exhausted, right? We don't want an exhausted Aquarius. But also, don't be afraid to, I want to say, get in touch with your this is a lot of water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you're just really stepping into that water energy, your emotions, the love, the creativity, the happiness, creating harmony and balance around family and emotions and your feelings and creating a stability in that. But don't become off balance mentally. Rest, recuperation, a balance between work and rest, as well as your own personal self-care. Any further messages? Okay. More water energy. This is just romance, right? Remember, this is an ebb and flow, a giving and receiving, but it's got to be equal. So as much as you're giving out, I know it's love is unconditional, and you can't have expectations to receive things back when you're giving. But this is for me a strong indication of don't overgive, where you become drained or feel incomplete or overgive. This is also, your kindness and gift giving and generosity. I feel like you're giving and giving and giving and giving, and maybe you're not getting anything in return. It could be with your partner. It could be at work. It could be with your children. It could be with your family. But I feel like you're feeling overworked and drained. I don't want to go to the extent of saying used, but it could get to that point. You don't want to start getting resentment because you're not getting the rest that you need. You're not taking your own personal time. You're not having private, intimate time with your partner. So this is about equal giving and receiving, generosity and gift giving. But it's also about that kindness and romance. It's an ebb and flow. It's equal. There needs to be a balance, right? This is a lot about balance of rest and work, and balance of in your partnership, balance in everything, finding that balance. You're emotionally intelligent. You're standing your ground. You're being strong. You're being compassionate. You're being a leader. You're being a good parent, or this position of power, a leader, a head of household. You're taking on the responsibilities that have been put upon you. But rest, retreat, remember you. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you liked this. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated, what side you resonated with. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And Aquarius, I can't wait to read for you next week to see where this energy is going to take you. Take a break, breathe, relax, take a nap, go sit in front of a campfire, listen to the crackling, enjoy your partner. I'll talk to you next week. Thank you for being here.